This chart shows a technical point of view that shows the kind of price action that investors are expecting from Dogecoin in the short term. We're reminded of the relative strength index, which was characteristic of the price of Dogecoin back in April. It's gone some ways off-road since then, with its price action somewhat watered down. Even before a rather comprehensive price action is seen, people would love to see the coin finishing strongly at a former high of about 40 cents. This could be a great highlight that will act as a beacon that will attract buyers into the market. It's believed that there is a degree of buying that kicks in at every price level. Not everyone can buy into the dip. With the price at 23 cents, it's still safe to say that many people are still skeptical about the prospects of Dogecoin at the moment. It is in a dip, but for them it might not be a good buy. The angle is different for everybody, I guess. Today on Crypto Line, we'll be looking at the analysis that is predictive of the potential of Dogecoin in the near future. If this is your first time on the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button and turning on post notifications. You can also join our free Discord group via the link in the description for daily signals and a community of like-minded traders and investors. And now you can support us on Patreon. We have several packages you can choose from according to your particular investment goals. And we have a special offer for our first 100 members, only $9.99 for VIP access on Discord, which gives you exclusive benefits far beyond the free features. Check out the links in the video description and the pinned comment. We also have a special discount offer on Binance. You'll get 5% off every trade you make if you sign up with the promo link in the description. Many would prefer to buy into a coin when it's in the middle of a strong run because they believe that profits are much guaranteed. A long-term hodler stands out differently in his commitments. I'm not saying that those that opt to buy in the middle of a bull market are short traders. In fact, I can attest to a couple of people that I've met online that claim that they do not get into crypto markets if there's no sign of a validated bullish sentiment like the one visible in the chart here. Hence, expectations according to analysts are first a return to the April high of about 40 cents and a consolidation in the coin's price at that level. The bullish antecedent would spiral into a persistent series of tests that would see the price trend bump its head repeatedly against the resistance above it, set at 45 to 55 cents, in an attempt to break out and reach the price level at 60 cents. From here, a jump to the $1 mark is considered to be possible once a stable bullish sentiment has been affirmed. Other predictions hold that it's a return to the 42 cents level that could happen, but it might be a shaky start, and the sell-off that may result at that level could pull the price down to 31 cents. But that would mean the price was only able to sustain about 50% of its spike. The kind of growth that people are looking to see is more than a sharp rally, as we're certain that Dogecoin's growth could be met with strong momentum backing it. The coin is attaining a bit more perspective without the buying frenzy that once characterized and influenced its price pattern. The current price of Dogecoin falls into the price range around which it held for a long portion of June as it dipped from 40 cents to below 20. The coin's price spent days revolving around the 23 cents price range, with its pattern tending towards a further dip, which eventually happened before it got overturned as we proceeded into July. So what's the difference between the market condition back then and the one we have now? We can see a downward sloping open channel that's been following the price trend for Dogecoin as of June 19th. The tides just seem to have changed this time around as the bearish channel in the chart no longer exists, as the coin is somehow gathering its momentum for rising to the upside. The upper channel of the price is now acting as a must-break resistance that will see the coin re-enter the bullish atmosphere. The coin could hit and break the resistance at the upper trend line and break through the yellow line at 30 cents. The similarities remain that the channel remains a prominent buy zone from which Dogecoin could move up. The main goal is to guide the price trend towards breaking the high resistance set at 31 cents indicated by the yellow dash piercing through the channel and touching the coin's previous highs. The attainment and breakthrough of that resistance is expected to be quite easy, hence why it's of that quality. Right above it in green lies a thicker line indicating a much stronger support lying above the channel at a level where Dogecoin's price action hasn't even attained yet. The resistance at 50 cents could provide the propulsion that would see the coin attain $1 and even higher as far as the chart would accommodate Dogecoin. This chart shows a snapshot of two potential resistances that lie ahead of Dogecoin in the current price pattern. The coin's price is first expected to break through the resistance at 29 cents. This will be the asking price for Dogecoin as it aims to take a swing at the upper resistance set at 31 cents. The resistance at 29 cents would become a new support from which it could break through 31 cents and test new levels at previous highs such as 45 to 60 cents. In the least optimistic scenario, the price of the coin could settle between the 25 to 28 cents range in a small spike on the intraday charts. If it can maintain that price for at least a week, it'll gather enough momentum to sustain it when it finally makes its way to a higher price level. This chart shows the different tendencies for Dogecoin. The analyst points out that the chart could lean much heavily towards the upward trend. The coin's price lies just above the support indicated by the purple line at 21 cents, beneath which there are two red lines which are marked as the lower support levels. We have a downward descending channel surrounding the price trend that formed as a result of its price downtrend in May. The chart shows that the price trend of Dogecoin is actually outside the channel. However, the bearish channel still cuts through the two supports below the first support at 21 cents. If the coin breaks through the upper support, it would fall below 20 cents once again in a similar fashion to what we saw last month, but it would rest at 19 cents. In the case that the support fails to hold, we could see it test the support at 14 cents, which is expected to be much stronger than the lower support. On the upside, we already have two resistance levels set at 38 and 45 cents, which is indicated by the blue lines. The 38 cents mark is a level that it attained as a peak in April while the bullish momentum was still pretty strong. Following the blue straight arrow, we would see the coin attempt to break the resistance at 38 cents, and if it succeeds, it would maintain that price level for some time at least. In the other scenario, Dogecoin could break through the 38 cents barrier in one sweep and move and exist within the space between 38 and 45 cents. During this period, it would ultimately continue testing the 45 cents resistance in an attempt to break it. If it breaks through, it could rise towards the 50 cents level. There are two resistance levels that are yet to be drawn into consideration. These are located at previous highs of about 60 cents and 75 cents. But the distance the coin will have to cover until then makes it too speculative for this case scenario. If it does happen in the current time frame, it's still a good thing nonetheless. Alternatively, Doge USD analysis comes with a different set of indicators and possible direction for Dogecoin. The price could reach above the 29 cents level, which would then act as its main support, but it would then develop multiple resistances at 45, 55, and 60 cents. The kind of movement that will see it cap most of these has been plotted to be a gradual one. That move will see it regain a bit of its bullishness back and a marauding run towards what would be a monthly high of 60 cents, which is still very possible by the looks of it. The analyst doesn't suggest a further breakdown of the coin's price to lower levels. It's a pretty fairly optimistic view. Projections set for the incoming week have suggested that Dogecoin could end up trading at around 55 cents. Analysts are hoping for a spike in buying pressure that could see it head to greener pastures. While this does look bullish, a failure to breach the 40 cents barrier could result in the failure to achieve that particular price. There is a bit of confidence that Dogecoin is not fizzling out, as some analysts have pointed out. Many have suggested that Dogecoin's price action lacks any real substance and it could dribble back down to less than a cent as fast as it grew. The coin keeps defying the odds even at this current outlook though. Buyers' interest would return to the coin at some point and we can look forward to a spike in the coin's price obtained at current levels. Most predictions we've looked at are pretty modest given the circumstance surrounding the crypto market nowadays. The majority of the crypto market is struggling to hold on to their current prices. Even Bitcoin can barely sustain its price growth. If any coin is to break out of the current mood, Dogecoin is a top candidate if buyers' interests are aroused. Thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications. Remember, you can support us on Patreon and of course join our free Discord group. Links for both of those are in the description box and the pinned comment. If you have any questions, let us know, and as always, good luck and happy investing.
Hollywood car set.